Hey guys, today I just got a Battlegrounds match, one of my C5 matches. I'm just in the bottom of C5 right now. I'm not going to be pushing any higher probably. I'll just play a match or two every time I start dropping down into C6, just finish out in C5. So I'm going to be basically walking through my strategy what my strategy this season was for banning champions, for drafting my champions, and for dealing with these nodes, at least the second set of nodes. So first up, we have, that was just a little recap of what the leaderboard looks like right now. I got Cantona here. He's in C6 right now, so need to play well enough to not lose and lose most of my points. Almost always ban Cosmic Ghost Rider. I have a rank 2 Sassy, but if there's a rank 3 Sassy, I'll ban him because it takes all 2 minutes of the fight to kill him with just about any champion that I have. And then I hate fighting the cow as well, so I'll ban him. For my first couple drafts, I like to get dual threat champions. Domino is definitely a dual threat champion and extremely potent on defense if they don't get a super good counter to her. And even Shuri in this meta, she's a good counter. They'll end the fight with a lot of health using Shuri, but they will not end the fight within the first 60 seconds probably, unless it's a rank 3 Shuri. But next up, took Photon. She's super good. They picked Mantis, so I'm probably not going to be placing Photon. Mantis of my own. Mantis is great against most champions because it's almost always one special tune done. Chavez I picked because she does super well against champs with buffs. Hulk, he's a dual threat champion. I know it doesn't really seem like he's a dual threat champion, but when he's awakened, it just takes them a long time to take him down. And Nick Fury is great on defense. This meta, what's his name? The Nightmare Outbreak guy, the last guy that I just drafted there. He's great on offense and defense. With all the buffs they gain, it fuels Mystic Dispersion quite massively, and he does pretty decent on attack. So they place their Domino first. Or I place my Domino first and they place Serpent. I'm going to go in here with Kindred. I still need to set his stat focus. I always forget to set his stat focus. But he's actually pretty good against the Serpent if you stay aggressive. If you start to get passive and start to get hit, then it's pretty much game over and there's not much you can do. There, I kind of got lucky because I forgot that my ability's accuracy is reduced per buff on them, and he definitely had buffs on him. So I like to bait his special one because it puts a fear debuff on me, and then with the fear debuff, I get some of my willpower healing back there. I already let this tempo of the fight slip, so it's probably not going to be a very good fight, and so I try to get a little bit of my adrenaline healing back. The one time that this stat focus is actually doing me a little bit of good. But I need to keep up at least 3 of my fatigue type debuffs there just to keep his buff duration down. And I just throw a special one into the air. I didn't maintain my debuffs, but I had 1 there, I think. So one way or the other, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win this with how much health I've lost and how long it's taken. But you can see even his indestructible lasted for very little time there. That fight duration actually really shocked me because that wasn't even an ascended Nimrod, but he still took down a rank 3 Sig 50 Domino in under a minute with the meta where you have to wait out Unstoppable and evade. So that time shocked me. But with the defenders remaining and stuff, he throws down Chavez, and Chavez is not super great on attack. Not really sure what his reasoning there was. I did decide to use Hulk here, because none of his champions will be able to take him down faster than I can drop that Chavez. I do bring in Chavez here. Chavez is a good Chavez counter. Well, anyone is a good Chavez counter as long as you don't let her throw heavy attacks. And if she does throw heavy attacks, it's best to interrupt it after the first hit like that, so that if she does manage to get to a special 2, it's not unblockable. So I do actually push her to a special 2 here, and I decide to just go for it. I'll throw a heavy attack into a striker, and then she's already pretty much dead, and it's just 30 seconds into the fight. So I don't know if that was a rank 2 or a rank 3 Chavez. Either one, pretty easy counter there. It looks like the Unstoppable got his Titania, so that was a pretty easy fight. Next up, the Electro is my biggest worry, but I can just use Nick Fury on attack and finish with 100% health, so it'll be a little bit longer. I do throw Photon down here because you normally do take a little bit of block damage, and I figure with Nick Fury I should be able to finish it out fast enough anyways. But he throws down Archangel on defense. I'm not sure if that was an accident or what was up, but Mantis can end Archangel in one special too, so as long as I get there. It's going to be a race against the clock though, so I know I don't have time to bait a single special or a single special attack out of Archangel. I'm going to just have to go for it, and if he gets red and throws it, then I lose, but if he doesn't, then I lose anyways. So there, I threw my striker too early. Should not have done that. I have to finish this combo. Luckily, he just goes into block, and I'm able to throw my special too. But it's one of those things, like, if I baited that special 2 out of him, I would have had to have waited out his Unstoppable and evade, and his Mantis would have ended the fight in, it's between 37 and 48 seconds every time for how long Mantis takes to take down Photon. So I got a little bit lucky there, but that's kind of what Battlegrounds is risk it for the biscuit. So I'll probably throw a couple more Battlegrounds matches up before the end of the season, but that will be it for this one. I am currently sitting at like 60th in C5, and I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.